Good morning, everybody. Kevin here from Watch This with Joe and Kevin. Moving on to episode 6 of the final season of The Sopranos. A lot to think about with the last one. Mostly, it's a transitional state with Tony as the head of his own familial organization here. In that, he went to the wedding of Johnny Sack's daughter. Johnny gets completely mistreated, I think, by the U.S. Marshals there. It was petty. Obviously, it was because they were annoyed with how he was talking to them throughout the day. It was also really goonish. It didn't just ruin his day, which is what the plan was, but it ruined the wedding, for everybody, which is really not cool when they could have waited 12 seconds for for the bridal car to be gone. But, it was a power move and they did it and whatever. The fallout, though, in that everyone is kind of questioning now Johnny's ability, his toughness, and subsequent ability to lead the family. And kind of feeds into Tony's insecurities about where he stood, right? With his health being what it was, with the open defiance at Johnny kind of mirroring the open defiance he's been getting from some of his own guys, especially Christopher, who's been really defiant lately, kind of overly asserting his own beliefs and opinions. And really, let's face it, with Christopher, really taking advantage of the nepotism he enjoys by being Tony's cousin/nephew. Which kind of pushed Tony to have to make a bit of a power move himself to reassert his dominance like an alpha male gorilla and beat his bodyguard down to show everyone that he's still the guy. And sorry to that guy, but it did work out. I mean, it ultimately it's probably what needed to happen in this strange hierarchy of this system. I'm really curious to see if anything changes. What if anything changes moving forward with how he's treated by the guys who work for him, especially Christopher, after kind of making that move to show that he's not soft like Johnny Sack showed by crying at his daughter's wedding, getting arrested. But we shall see. Very much enjoying this final season. Again, we're doing a lot more character study than plot resolution, which is kind of unexpected for me. But maybe the second half of the season, we get more into, okay, now we're getting toward the show. We'll start really kind of, tapering off some of these storylines and wrapping up some of these storylines moving forward. But we'll see. Going to get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Special thank you to our super patrons, AB, Actuary Lurker, Ballage Voldez, Derek Peterson, ImpTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Lindsay Swift, Natasha Norris, NJ Squicks, Sudhu Gundevo Rapu, Sweet Baby Silvernail, Torgeir Linkstad, Trey Contreras, Roy Panda 47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, and Adam Pasio. Thank you so much, guys. So glad you're here with us. If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this, link to our Patreon is in the description below. You'll have to sync and watch along with your own source material due to copyright law. Yeah, Tony put on a good show by beating the guy, but then he was in the bathroom vomiting right after. He really put himself through it to send that message. Looks like he's doing better, though. Almost smiling. I've had to do this before. It's usually the plants getting into the fan. Oh, that's just rattling lid.
The UV index is 10.
Jesus. We don't do anything. We don't eat. We don't go out.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Is that all you ever think about? Sex?
All I ever think about, you haven't fucked me in over a year.
Oh my God.
Fine. Skin cancer.
He would have been so much better off by going along and acting like nothing happened.
So I should meet him at the airport?
No, they're gonna call you when they arrive. Now you hook them up with a third party. Get them some scissors.
Okay.
The more I think about it.
Glad you approve.
See, yeah, okay, now he's more on side.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, this poor guy stayed around.
My fucking temper,
No, it's okay, really.
Thank you.
I'm glad he's acknowledging this to the poor guy.
Well, Carlo told me, and my dad, never should have raised my hands to you. I'm sorry.
As long as you realize.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So, I saw my cousin this week. It turns out he ran into a friend of yours, the big guy, Vito.
Oh no, is this how it gets out?
He was in a bar, dancing with a guy.
Get the fuck out.
See, if Vito would have just gone like nothing had happened, he might have been able to deny this, maybe. It's really sad. This is all tragic.
Tell you one thing. It was me this kid was spreading rumors about.
he'd have something up his own ass. And it wouldn't be no cock either.
But Vito not showing up.
I never said it, but I knew.
Now get the fuck out, huh? And enough of this rush to judgment. Before we know, this fucking Shao guy's got a hard on for Vito.
What do we gotta do, Tone? Actually see him take it in the ass?
Well,
Get Vito on the phone.
but he hasn't been answering, right?
Yeah, honestly, it was weird. He wanted to know what was going on.
He was fucking fishing. See if we heard.
That's actually true.
I'm not gonna condemn the man off the wood of some fucking douchebag from Yonkers.
I could care less, basically.
Yeah. I was wondering what that is. Yeah.
It's up to me. I drag Vito behind my fucking car right now.
Oh, will you take it easy over there, fucking Judge Roy Bean?
Check with her. Maybe she's seen him and knows where he is. Eh? Lauren.
I'm operating under the assumption that being gay in this organization or this type of life is a complete no-go, at least at this point.
He is a good boy.
The FBI went to his school and took him like a criminal. This is America?
It's not easy to be Muslim now.
Yeah.
They said it was for insurance. It might fall off and someone could trip.
Oh my God.
Wearing a yarmulke. It would have been a different story.
Yeah, or a ball cap.
Finn, you're not eating?
Coffee's good.
I mean it. The government is just completely fucking this family over.
I guess I could ask Finn about Vito.
Actually, it was a family from Afghanistan who fled the Taliban and sweated out visa lotteries in a refugee camp and hold down 3 jobs.
Oh my God.
The FBI snatched their son off the street like we're some third world dictatorship.
Yeah, we're doing that a lot now.
I voted for him.
Right. Well, you don't relate to black people clinging to logs.
Oh yeah, Katrina. Yeah.
You want to chill out about some of this.
Kind of amazes me how much they work out in clothes that aren't workout clothes. Christopher and Tony have done it.
You think there's a chance they could be, I don't know, Al-Qaeda's?
You know, at one point it did cross my mind.
Oh my God.
Plus, Muhammad and his girlfriend have a dog, Springer Spaniel.
I'm gonna get a coffee.
I don't know what the dog thing has to do with.
Vito!
Oh my God, they found him.
Tell Tony I'll call him.
It's better you come in.
Sure.
Is he gonna follow him or is he gonna run? Yeah.
What are you doing? Fucking funno!
So is the consequences that you just kill him? I mean, obviously I have no idea how this works on something like this.
How do I get a hold of him?
Just leave your phone on. Part 2 when it's done.
Oh. Trusting a junkie for this.
You didn't hear it from me.
It could be a midlife thing.
Sucking a cock.
So this is all the way out. Is he looking for his go bag? Yeah. I really feel bad for him for this. He's a dirtbag, but this is the wrong way for a dirtbag to go down. Looks like he's off the diet now. Stress eating. Yeah. It's Phil, his cousin. You know what, though? Running like this? There are other characters who should have done it. Adriana should have done it.
Fuck!
Oh my God. Yeah, there you go.
I don't have anybody down for a reservation.
The sign said vacancy.
Oh, we have rooms. We usually don't get walk-ins. Come in. You know, my stepson runs the tow service. You want early morning, I can have your rig brought to the mobile.
Yeah?
It's really nice.
Franklin Pierce room, up the stairs, first door to the right.
I don't feel like anyone really gets away on this show, so I don't know if I see him making it, but no one ever does. I guess Furio did. Oh yeah, the work site that her dad messed up. God, how long's it been since they got shut down? Been a while. Before Tony got shot.
That is beside the point!
Carmela, what happened to my bun pants?
It was your fault the permits were denied in the first place!
Yeah, that's true.
Carmela, wait!
No, let her go! I've had a lifetime of her bullshit.
So he just robbed her stuff? Because she was the one paying for it all.
Where you from?
Scottsdale.
Well, look delicious. Little butter, local syrup.
That actually sounds really good.
Hey, boys. How'd you guys make out in the storm?
We lost our lights in the middle of cold case.
We thought we were gonna have to talk to each other or read a book.
The usual guys.
Are we boring?
Yeah.
See, this could be your life, Vito.
Here's your Johnny cakes. I gotta warn you, they're addictive.
And in the romance department,
Excuse me?
Yeah, the hard way to broach this conversation.
he takes these unexplained powders.
He's got a Kumar. I know all about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I thought that might have been his wife at the beginning, but nope. That was the Gumar.
Telling you, my business, I'm around a lot of women. That one ain't getting laid.
Hello?
Vito? You got him?
Who?
Put Vito on the phone, asshole.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Okay.
Look, there ain't no Vito, man. I found the phone on the side of the road.
What?
Hang on a second.
Yeah. I thought he was going to tell him, but Tony was too rude to get that far with him.
Where were we? Jesus Christ, he's always interrupting. People enjoy the silent auction.
It's his restaurant.
Can I just get some prosciutto melon to go? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta get back. No, the quarter panel from the La Sabre.
You didn't know he was gay?
Actually, I had him pegged the whole time.
No.
He's focused. When I was in the hospital, he helped Carmelo tremendously when we were strapped.
Your hospital stay was actually that costly?
Well, no, but
I've wondered that myself.
I don't think they see it as a fault.
in your circle, I'm sure you got all kinds of gays and trans whatevers.
My God.
How do you feel about homosexuality?
I find it disgusting. Men kissing men, holding hands in the street.
Oh, my God. He'd fit right in right now.
I agree with that senator at Sanatorium. Says if we let this stuff go too far, pretty soon we'll be fucking dogs.
Oh, Rick Santorum.
This guy that got outed. Look, the guys that work for me are asking for head. His head.
That was pretty funny.
And I'm talking huge deals, major fucking dollars.
A lot of your circle must have done jail time.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna pay us for that.
Well, that's nice.
This is so well written.
Something inside me says, God bless, I salute. Who gives a shit?
Thank you.
You can talk about every day being a gift and stopping to smell the roses. But regular life's got a way of picking away at it.
That's probably true, too.
One bad idea after another. Just trying to work a cell phone menu is enough to make you scream.
I like that Tony's considering giving a pass, but I don't think it goes that way.
You were right about my uncle, Carl.
Doesn't give me any pleasure, believe me.
Yeah.
Imagine lying next to a guy 15 years and all the time he's been playing for the pink team.
Oh, my God.
Tony swore me to secrecy.
I'm not gonna burn my sources. Anyway, it's all over the place.
That got around fast. These people are gossips.
God, she's such a bright girl, Marie Spatafor. You think she and Vito had some arrangement?
I just hope she gets herself tested.
Oh, my God.
I can probably guess.
Excuse me?
I'm not going first.
Oh, yeah, she knows. That's right. Finn said something to her.
He is possibly gay.
Finn saw him giving some guy a blowjob.
Oh, my God, you shouldn't be saying that. Now Finn's going to get dragged into this.
Finn showed up early one morning and he saw Vito in a car going down on some security guard.
Oh my God!
He saw this?
None of these guys have learned that there are real consequences to their gossiping like this sometimes.
You gotta hear what Meadow just told us.
Mom!
The cat's out of the bag, Meadow.
This sucks.
Fortunately, Finn here's got some bad news, so listen up. Sit down.
Just because they were gossiping over coffee.
Don't be scared. It's all right, dear.
Feel bad for Finn, too, actually. But I feel like this completely seals that he can't give Vito a second chance at all. especially giving the gory details to everybody like that. It's a beautiful place. Just stay here.
Vito was blowing the security guard.
Son of a bitch!
Catching, not pitching.
Let's go out front. Get yourself a sandwich. Any kind you like, huh? Soda. When we're done here.
I know Christopher was lying, but it was nice that he made Finn feel better. Like, nothing bad's going to happen, so that maybe Finn doesn't have the same kind of guilt that he's probably going to be stuck with otherwise.
He's got to go.
I want to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby.
What the fuck is there to think about?
You gonna take care of his kids?
After he's gone?
It's true. They didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Not that he really did either, but...
I'm sorry if I yelled, T. It's just, how much more betrayal can I take?
All right, this stays in these four walls.
Of course it won't.
I get my hands on him, I'm gonna tear him limb from limb.
Oh, Bill, don't say that.
You're my cousin he married, making a mockery of the whole sacrament.
I hate the religious hypocrisy of these guys. I really do.
This will just take another sec. Okay, sure.
Did she not know that she was working with her husband?
Probably because of Tony. Maybe he didn't want you to know something like that. Me and my big mouth.
All of you with your big mouths. All of you.
Got enough money to do that, huh? Well, she's pretty successful with that body shop. So.
A little jealousy over the house deal falling apart.
Yeah, you should hear him, Tone. He's going fucking mau-mau on the subject.
Well, it's not their fucking decision who they...
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to believe I couldn't get something more out of him if he would have come back. Stocks, offshore shit. I don't know.
Tony might let him come back, just...
Oh, please, huh? You know, certain people, they love the high drama, like fucking high school girls.
Yeah, Tony might stick by him just in defiance to everyone else.
We'll do great things.
Oh, Jesus, thanks again, Anthony.
Yeah, Vito's definitely not the first. I honestly have no idea which way it's going to go with Vito now with Tony. Does he do it to support the guys, to maintain power, or does he let Vito come back as an act of defiance to demonstrate that he's the one that makes the decisions and not them?
Now, you cut Vito slack, now that he's out of the closet, just the excuse people need to go off the reservation.
I'm Michael Kardish. I work with Ray.
Hi.
The Soprano came highly recommended. Columbia Dean's List.
Good for her.
I need emails from box 44 and 45, July and August. Pull them and leave them with my assistant. Tony Soprano's kid.
It does kind of suck for Meta that she's stuck with that.
Building my lats back up.
Did you by any chance talk to the building inspector about my house?
Shit, I forgot.
Just make a phone call, man.
You know why they did that. To humiliate him in front of everyone.
Yeah.
White-collar criminals can destroy people's lives and steal their pensions, and it's no big deal to you.
Thank you.
Uncle Paulie ratting out a guy I don't really even know. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen to Vito?
Okay.
We're in fucking Caldwell, New Jersey, and you're on your high horse about justice? They are gonna mete it out themselves.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is untenable.
That was the most I've ever liked Finn right there. He was really blunt.
I really don't know much about this stuff.
Well, you've got a good eye. It's the most expensive piece in the store. You're a natural.
I think you're getting flirted with. All right. Well, the religious hypocrisy that is always on display on the show aside of everyone, like, it's a sin. Murderers saying it's a sin for Vito to be gay. Yeah, like, and it's good writing by the show. It's the whole idea that, you know, of all the sins, the one that some people want to point to so much biblically to be like, the reason I'm against this behavior is because the Bible's against it, while ignoring many other behaviors that everyone engages in all the time. You know, you can have a long talk about Leviticus and all that stuff, but that's not really the point here. I do like that the show does really address that hypocrisy, though. Vito is let's not mince words. He's a scumbag like everybody else on the show, but this is a very human story. The whole show's been a very human story. It's not a mob story really. It's about dealing with yourself and dealing with your family and how stressors and generational trauma affect your life and all of that with the coat of being a mob story. But so much of these stories can fit in any world, and certainly this one, the Vito's one of them. Despite the fact that Vito is kind of a mob boss, you do feel sorry for the guy. He's not, the episode was called "Live Free or Die," and it was on the license plate there. He doesn't get the opportunity really in his life to really be who he wants. And I love the fact that they use New Hampshire there, in that, we don't know, right? These feel like the two options for Vito moving forward. He's either going to get to live his life as himself, is he going to get to live free, or he's going to die. And I don't feel like there's really a third option for Vito at this point. That's just really, really good writing by the writers on this one, to use that idiom as kind of like the binary choice that Vito seems to have here. And it really comes down to, I think, what Tony's going to do. And as I was kind of saying during the show, I feel like he could go either way. He's got a tough choice to make here. One, he is a little homophobic. Two, not so much as the rest of the guys. He seems to be willing to look past it, for the sake of, Vito is a good employee in the world that they live. If you can set that aside, Vito is good at everything else with the job. There's no other reason, in Tony's world at least, and everyone else is there, to dislike Vito. He does what he's supposed to do as well or better than anybody else. It's this one thing. And Tony has to decide with the call to arms from everyone else led by Paulie as a leader. Am I being a better leader if I give in to the pressure of all of my underlings who would be happier if I said, kill Vito? Or is this a point where I assert myself and say, I'm in charge, I am the boss, you're going to do what I say, you don't get to decide, what happens to Vito. I get to make that call. And I could see it going either way. It really kind of depends on where Tony's head is at. In the last episode, we saw him need to assert himself as the boss by beating a guy down to kind of keep control over everybody. And Silvio made a really good point. There are guys that will look at this as a bit of a crack in the armor to take advantage of, to pay you less, to respect you less. I don't know where Tony's going to come down on this. Again, Tony is like a normal person, right? He's kind of all over the map. How's this person? Well, ask him today. Tomorrow they may be feeling differently about things. That's the way human emotions work. I guess we have to see when Vito's found, and I think Vito will be found. Which way the prevailing winds blow with Tony on what gets done to him. With the exception of, as I mentioned, Furio, nobody seems to really get away and live happily ever after on this show. And I'm not really sure if Furio is. He's basically in hiding in Italy. But he did get away. I don't know if that's the same route that we're going to take with Vito, or if, like most of the characters on the show, Vito's going to have a dark ending. Because as we've also seen on this show, there are two ways out of the life, right? Prison or dead. So I don't know. I can't imagine Tony being willing to just let Vito go. We established before Tony doesn't want to just let guys go. It's going to come down to the question of, can he come back or not? I'm sure we'll see in the near future. This was a really compelling episode. Appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.